Hey, Alicia here. In this video, I just wanted to give some encouragement to new bloggers. If you're a new blogger, as I'm recording this, you are right where I was a year and a few months ago. So I've learned so much in the past year, and I'm going to try to break down a few tips in a few videos, do a little series, but I wanted to tell you my first tip for you if you're a new blogger is to just start writing. To just not overthink it, to start writing. If you need to, start it on your phone, start it in a doc, Google Doc, Word Doc, whatever works well for you, that you can sit down, you've got a clean sheet, kind of, so to speak, and you can just start writing. Start writing. If you don't journal, start journaling. If you are really focused on getting out your pillar posts and you're working on evergreen content and you're thinking about your core message, that can so easily it's so easily to get paralyzed by different things. It's easy to think, I remember I did it, I've been in the groups, I've talked to people, we all do it. So I just want to encourage you not to overthink it. People are not going to judge as harshly as you think they are. And if you're looking for the perfect topic, in my experience, it just takes a while, and you just need to start writing. So pick some topics that you love and start writing about them. And if you have lots of things you love, like I had lots of topics I was interested in and I had trouble picking something, well, I finally did pick some and I wrote some. But if you want to know what your audience wants to write about, the best way to do that, well, there are many ways. You can talk to people, you can ask questions, and Facebook, you should do all those different things, those things that you hear about to help you just get input, market research. But one of the simplest things that you can do is just to start writing. Pick a few topics that you love, stick them up on your blog and start writing about those. And then you can look in analytics and you can see, give it some time and see which ones gain the most traction. Do a pin for each one, put them on Pinterest, share them on Facebook. If you have certain friends that you think will be interested in one, share that with them. When I was first starting to write, I was just writing about what I was thinking about, and so I wrote a post about what to do when the baby is sleeping, and then I tagged shared that to some friends' Facebook pages who are new moms. Just whatever you're thinking about, whatever you think your friends might be thinking about, just get past that fear of putting yourself out there. If you're telling stories about people and you're not sure what to do, go ahead and use an alias for them. Tell the story, tell the gist, the heart of what you're trying to convey. Basically, I want to encourage you to do. I want to start a YouTube channel. Well, I did. And it is tricky, it is hard, but I've determined that the best thing that I can do is to start doing videos, to just do and work myself into it being a habit. So with the writing, with the blogging, find the parts that you're the best at. If you're not as good at graphics right away, don't let that keep you from putting up a post. Don't worry about the perfect image. Like, there will be a process. If you're going through a course, trust the process. Do the first phase. Do the phase that you're in. If you're having trouble with the tech stuff, get help. Maybe some of my videos will help you. Use Google, ask questions in chats, but also don't worry too much. If you don't have some things figured out, like the social share, if you're trying to figure out the right social share buttons, pick one to start with, or just go ahead and keep putting blog posts up while you're thinking about that. So this is a call to action, a call to write. If you're new and you don't know, just start writing. I had phases where I was writing and I was on a roll, and then I had phases where I just was so much in my head and I wasn't sure about the right thing to write about, and I didn't write. And now I regret that already, because I had a few months where I didn't write at the end of last year, and now I've lost those thoughts. And I read some books, and also give yourself grace. Just move forward. Like, I was gonna try to write about those books that I'd read and recapture, and I'm like, well, I'm just letting it come back around. And when I read a book now and I remember something else, then I go check it, check the reference or find the idea. But just try not to overthink yourself. Give yourself a lot of grace and reach out to other bloggers. There are some amazing communities on Facebook. We love to help each other out. And just don't get caught up on all the social media. Don't try to be everywhere. Don't try to do everything. If you're a graphic person, if you're not, whatever the way is that you communicate best, Start with that and just start doing it, getting it out there, taking one day at a time. And before you know it, time will pass and your blog will grow just like your children. So that's all for today. This is a challenge to do, to execute. You have something amazing to share with the world. And if you don't know what that is, just start sharing whatever is on your heart. That is what the world needs more of.